And if you are wondering, I am waiting for an apology in reference to my mother and father's estates. And I'm waiting for apologies from the Records Department of America in reference to who I am and who my biological parents are. And a lot of other places. So in reference to the American Records Department and I'm waiting for an apology from the Italian embassy too, and some of the other embassies in reference to maybe the activities of people not following through with the guidelines, and when my mother and father had paid people for security, and then people stole the money and they didn't do security. So in reference to services not rendered and activities, the satellite man made me burp. And in reference to the government and the medical industry trying to defraud me or trying to steal my penis, I need apology letters for that too. And where is the rest of the penis that they stole? If any of the penis is missing, I'm expecting a apology letter from the American Dentist Association. You know, in reference to the activities of these bad people, the American Dentist Association obviously did not have enough staff or people to go into the courts to stop these people from damaging my teeth. And in reference to false investigations, I need apology letters from the government. And of course, some places are going to get sued for the violations of other conduct of people in those offices of government. And you guys know the address here? The little house on Gale Street. Seems that a lot of people know where it's at, but in reference to celebrities that are on the friends list, they didn't try to get in contact with me, or they didn't send letters or phone calls, or, you know, maybe some of them did but didn't get here. You know, just a simple letter saying you sent something and it didn't get received. And if the government steals those letters, those people can get arrested for those letters too. And this activity of these government people falsifying their own procedures where they had fabricated their investigation, they must get prosecuted for sex crimes and attempts of murder. The guidelines of what they had fabricated for them violating the fact of my parents being very wealthy and historically known and legends in the entertainment industry, and my grandparents too. The facts of these government people falsifying investigation, they're messing with my mouth, falsifying investigations and trying to create their own prolonging of their illegal investigations. The activity of their conduct is not justified. Them trying to steal my genetics, them trying to steal genetics, claiming they were trying to do research for diseases that they have in their race and their organ types. No, that's not going to work. My DNA is documented. It says do not steal any bodily fluids. It says do not steal any body parts. And that's what it fucking means. My DNA and body parts are not the same as yours. And you don't have a right tampering or touching or even attempting to steal anything from my body. Anybody that stole any diamonds from my body must get put on trial for the death penalty. Anybody falsifying debts on me can get prosecuted. And people falsifying that they thought I was some con artist or some trickster, I don't play that shit. Whichever person utters the fucking words or tries to confuse my identity, those people have to get ordered into court. I'm not playing nobody's tricks. In reference to people manipulating, people trying to say lies or trying to fabricate things on me because of somebody else's conduct or somebody else's activity, that's not going to work. I was born with royal diplomatic immunity. And it even says that in the royal protocol in the media. So in reference to the government and their activity of their Nazi party or whatever mix of criminals they have in their government offices, those people have to get prosecuted. So in reference to government man, drug enforcement man, medical man trying to fabricate things to test DNA to steal sperm, or they had raped me when they tried to steal blood or sperm, they face the death penalty and life in prison. The fact that they ever falsified, and they've never had a warrant, somebody wants me to mention that. So anytime somebody has tried to confuse my identity, which is documented more than any of these criminals or con artists that they tried to confuse me with, everything they have done is intentional, these government agents. And they must get prosecuted for their lies and tricks and abuses. And I'm expecting apology letters from my mother and father's estates, and attorneys too.